Hello tubers! Right, today, as you know by the title, is an unboxing video again. I don't like to do too many of these on the video because I find myself boring. But anyway, today, as you know, we're going to be unboxing the standard Traxxas Stampede. I thought initially these were all four-wheel drive, but that's not a huge problem because it's not necessarily, you know, for me, for a start, I'd want four-wheel drive. This is for my little boy and he's only 10. Now, I have already undone this to show him, but I've put it all back in the box, how it came, so you guys can get an idea of what you get out of the box. You get a bit of polystyrene, that's what you get. This is $188.99. Now, let's get rid of that. Now, I do have a bit of a, as much as people might think I'm a Traxxas fanboy, I'm not. I play with any of them, but I do tend to have Traxxas and Coyote. But I don't think these are very good. Their quality, you know, trigger, you know, backwards and forth, it's all rather smooth and it does feel nice in the hand. But when you compare it to some of the other brands, I don't think you get your money's worth. Now let me show you what I mean by that. Here we have the Traxxas X-Max controller. It comes with the kit, and you spend somewhere around £1,300 by the time you brought the X-Max, batteries, charger. You think it's almost identical in every way, except this has got Traxxas ID link or something, link enabled. Obviously a bit better internally, but again, very cheap feeling. That is my biggest qualm with Traxxas. It's always been the same. Right, so that's out of the way. We've got the controller, like I say. It's only got the one set button. I'm not really sure what that does. It has steering trim on it. Like I said, trigger, pull back for forwards, push forwards for brake, and then push forwards again, and it should then reverse. It shouldn't automatically jump between throttling and reversing. These don't come with battery. This thing didn't come with batteries. This is a battery and chargerless model. So of course, you have to supply your own AA batteries regardless for that. Right. Also in the box, I'm never really prepared for these. You get a load of body savers, you get a few more R-clips, you get some suspension bits that stiffen it up, and you also get some, if you can see that, just there is bits for the internal oil-filled shocks with smaller holes, larger holes to play around with the rebounds. Now what you also do get is the basic toolkit, and they're just bog standard Allen keys. Let me show you one. This is a lot more super sized. You shouldn't need anything like this on your RC, but you get that provided. One thing I did like about the Traxxas toolkit, until I brought a few recent models, they used to supply that sort of Allen key. It's fantastic. I don't know, maybe because I've done this myself, you can get a better purchase on this and you can start stripping threads. So be careful of that if you're going to use anything but those little L-shaped ones. Right, and of course you get your manual, your standard sticker set. With this case is Stampede, loads of Traxxas stickers. The extra spur gear, I'm not sure, or pinion gear in this case, I'm not sure if that's to make the thing go faster or go to the speed that it clarifies on the box, which is 30 miles an hour. Right. And then, this is 1/10 scale. You get your roll lets. There is nothing else in the box. Let's put it that way. And I'll show you the box once more in case you're interested. There we go, a bit farsing around. Stampede, 30 miles an hour, 110 rear-wheel drive. Again, this is the batteryless and chargerless version. We've got, it's not bad size. the T-Max, without digging everything out, is 110, and I'd have said definitively bigger. I mean, here's the standard wheels off a T-Max. Similar sort of tread, but definitively bigger. Now, I don't know if I could fit them. Not that you'd really want to. Let's remove the body and we'll show you what we get underneath in this kit. Put the R-pins safe. A very dinky show it feels. It's definitely smaller than the 110 T-Max. But then the T-Max is nitro, this is electric. This isn't brushless. This is brushed. Yeah. You can see it's got the XL5 ESC, electric speed controller for you. It's got a 12-turn 550 Titan brushed motor. Right. We'll come to that in a minute. I'll show you the drop test. The suspension's okay. You can see, like I say, oil-filled shocks. It's got a standard waterproof servo up the front. In there, that's it. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's cut the camera there and I'll go POV. Right, as I was saying, you probably see it much clearer now. It's got the standard XL5 speed controller. It's got a standard, I'm not sure the number on them, there might be 2076 or something like that. Waterproof steering servo. Let's see underneath. No, it's got a servo saver, I imagine. I'm not sure. Let's do the drop test and you'll see it. That's not bad. Plenty of suspension there. Right, being the batteryless one, you get to pick your own type of battery. Now for this, bear with us. Right, with this you can choose your battery. It's adequate enough to go LiPo, but 2-cell only. Now these batteries are around £45. It will have a little bit more grunt to it. It's not gonna make it go, you know, as fast as a Slash or something daft like that. It's just going to be subtly a bit quicker. Definitely probably have more acceleration for the way these batteries deliver their power. Let's get that plugged in. Yeah. Now, being this sort of controller, electronic speed controller, it's waterproof, which is a good start. But let's just turn it on because you can run. There we go. That's green indicating this is set for LiPo. Because again, if it's red, it's set for nickel, I can't pronounce it, but the other type of battery you can get. Now interestingly, let's turn this off. Right, when you turn it on, you hold it pressed down. One flash for normal mode, 2 flash for racing mode, and 3 flashes for training mode. Now I'm going to leave that in training mode because it's going to be the boys' first go. Right, I just took a little pause there, just put the LiPo on, always charged them in a LiPo safe bag. Anyway, so my first impressions, I think you could get better for your money, I genuinely do, but because of this and that, the ID chips, it was easier to stick with Traxxas on this time around. The parts are always easy to get, but I do feel that there's a lot of soft plastic that can ping very easy. I'll give you the honest review. I think for £190, if this was for me personally, I would be a bit disappointed. I do feel it is a bit cheap feeling, but the chassis is definitely strong. You can feel it flex ever so slightly when you really give it a squeeze. Just a little bit disappointed with these bits. I feel maybe a couple of little upgrades, and this would be quite a nice machine. I mean, the wishbones are all good. Top bars are okay, they're quite good. The suspension, I can't comment on cheaper or other models, but I'm quite impressed with that. Very impressed. And the battery system's quite good on this. I generally thought 2.4 you would start to see a lot shorter aerials across the whole playing field, but obviously not. I generally thought this was four-wheel drive at first glance. Wasn't until afterwards. Like I say, I would be a bit disappointed myself, but you know, it's for a 10-year-old. This isn't for someone who's really into it. I don't mean that the wrong way. I think this is a genuinely great starter RC for anyone. Let's just put the body shell on. There we go. That's it with the body shell on. It's not bad. We'll do a size comparison in a future video, but it's definitely a little bit smaller than, say, something like the T-Max. And I mean, my X-Max, well, I think it's about the same size as one of my tyres. I'll put a link in this as soon as we get a bit of video footage. I haven't removed stuff. I'm going to put it all back in the box, get the little boy out here and get him to put it all proper. I think he's going to use all the silly stickers that come with it. I wouldn't personally. I prefer to see the shell as how Traxxas made it and designed it to look. Anyway, thank you for joining us with this little unboxing video. It's a great looking car. I'd have one myself if it was four-wheel drive, because I'm after the grip. I want to go up rocks and stuff. This may yet surprise me. I mean, these tyres Traxxas have been doing for a long time, but they've always been pretty good off-road. Plenty of grip. But if you're looking at getting something like this, I think it's a good purchase, but there's possibly better for your money out there. Right, it's giving you a nice little insight. Have a look for our other videos. Quite a varied channel, I know, but I think chances are the part 2 of this, you know, first impressions out on the trail, may already be uploaded if you're new to the channel at this point. So anyway, see you next time. Teabag.